Oh yeah. This is probably the most money they made in a while. And the most players they've had.
Yeah, I don't even
Uh
plan on playing this killer, and I still bought it.
I bought it. It's
It's,
Wraith, I just seen his cloak.
yep, he's already hit me.
There's a boon behind you, by the way.
I don't know how to. He's blocking the pallet. He blocked the pallet, so I couldn't. I guess that's a Wraith tactic, to stand exactly where the pallet is.
Yeah, it is. Probably something my brother would do. He's a Wraith main. Okay, he's smart. And now I'm in the basement. Or not. He sees my boon.
Yeah, not off to a good start. Hey, so can you use your toolbox and then use most of it and then use the brand new part before, like right before it's used up?
No. Oh my god. Back in the day,
He's here. Oh man, this is
brand
bad.
new parts, they were infinite.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
You in the building or out of the building?
Well, I just ran out of the building. I'm going to the hook. I had to drop 2 pallets. Like, he's still here though. I had to pre-drop 2 pallets just to get away, but he's still on me. Fortunately, he didn't break that pallet, so now he's breaking it. Yeah, I'm just not making it that easy for him this time. And I'm just
Oh fuck, he's
pre-dropping
on me.
the pallets because I know his tactic is to stand and block the pallet. I'm in the main building, 2nd floor, trying to do that generator, but he just kind of keeps appearing everywhere I am.
Yeah, he's going over there.
And he's got Sloppy Butcher, so I'm just wasting my med kit. Yep, he's here again. Oh my goodness, dude, I can't get anything done. It's so annoying. It still wasn't enough. Wow. I was like 1 skill check away.
Yeah, I already knew I was dead, so I started moonwalking. Oh, I'm a pull a magic trick.
He disconnected.
Yeah. I'm not fond of Wraith or Deathslinger mains. I don't like the way they play.
What, just turn invisible and camp?
Yeah.
Was he gonna hook you before you disconnected?
Yes, he was like right there at the basement hook. I don't get any points, but I don't know. I feel like it was worth
And how long is the penalty?
it. Probably 5 minutes because I haven't DC'd. Let's see.
We're at 4 generators.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute penalty, but I think I should get off.
His name is Simply Alpha.
Simply Alpha. That's such a lame name.
So, there's no terror radius when he's invisible, right?
Not unless he was already chasing you. Like, if you're still in chase, there's a heartbeat, but not a terror radius. If you see, like, you got blood points in the top right that says escape, then you won't be able to hear him at all if he's invisible.
But I mean, he can just hook someone and then turn invisible and camp them, and you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think Kindred would be able to see him, but that's about it. Or you gotta have communication with the next guy, because
I like
if
this
he
Fang.
hooked you could see him.
He's blocking. He can block you from getting a save too. How does he spin that fast?
I don't know, but I know when he uncloaks, he gets that speed boost. You could also burn him out of his cloak, but he has to be facing towards you. You don't have to point it at his eyes, you can point it at his fucking toes and it'll burn him out.
But when he's cloaked, he breaks pallets faster, right?
No. That's only if he has a add-on for that. He has some decent add-ons.
I've seen it where they have the add-on where if he's cloaked, he breaks the pallets faster. So they go to the pallet they're chasing, then he rings the bell like he's gonna uncloak, and the person drops the pallet, but then he cancels the uncloak and breaks it real fast while cloaked. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Okay. I have no idea what add-on that is, though. It's probably like a yellow one. I don't play Wraith because I despise them.
He had no ed too. Wow. We're still like 4 gens left.
Oh god, how many people you got in there?
What?
How many survivors you got left?
Oh, everyone died except he let the Fang get the hatch. Kind of. Like, he stood at the hatch and moved away, and then she went to jump in it, and then he went to swing at her, like, as she was jumping in it, and just barely missed. So I don't know if he was giving it to her, or if he was trying to actually hit her. But she got out. But I liked, like, the Fang's altruism. They just kept going back to try to get the person off the hook. The Leon.
Yeah.
Like, knowing that it was like a death trap, they just kept trying to go back and get them. But he was invisible, and then he, like, blocked the hook so they couldn't even get the save.
Fucking campers.
Yeah, certain play styles are kind of trashy.
Proxy camping isn't that bad, but standing and blocking the hook, that's a whole new level of camping. It's debatably worse than Bubba standing in front of the hook with the chainsaw.
Sometimes I feel like I'm put in a position where I have to kind of either proxy camp or guard the hook. Like, if the gates are open and all I have is one person on the hook,
yeah,
I know if I leave that hook, they're just going to get saved. So in order to keep the pressure on, it's like my last resort at certain times.
I do the same thing though. Like, if the gates are open, then anything goes.
Yeah, and I don't usually just stand in front of the hook, like standing there waiting. I'm usually kind of like perimeter camping it. Like, you're free to come try to get this save, but to come at your own risk.
Be prepared to trade.
Well, when it's like, when it's challenging is when like multiple survivors come to get the save at once and they're all willing to take hits. Then that becomes tricky because they'll jump in your way and you'll be trying to hit one, and then you'll hit another one, and then they take endurance hits and all that, and if the gates are open, so you have to be like on your game to pull that off if all of them come. But it depends. It's like if you have, I had a game where it was like two of them were like together, but the other two, I guess, were randoms, or maybe they were together. So it wasn't a full force Swift. And so it was another Twitch streamer. I actually ended up playing with her before I was playing with you. And like I ended up joining her on a Swift. But basically what happened was I was in that situation where I like was kind of making them trade hooks, and then there was one on the hook and the Twitch streamer was down, and the other two just ran out the gate and left, like the far gate, like they didn't even try to come save them. So I was like, all right, I can't let them die, because I hate when I see like people, I hate when randoms run out the gate and leave me to die. So then I take it upon myself to actually try to save them. So I picked up the Twitch streamer and brought her to the hook where her friend was dying. But it just wasn't enough time for her to wiggle out, and they actually ended up dying. So then by the time they did wiggle out, they started running towards the gate, and I blinked over and knocked them down. And then they thought I was going to kill them, but I actually picked them up and brought them to the hatch and let them out. So I kind of see it as like, if a team abandons, or like in the case of like somebody disconnecting, I feel like it's detrimental to the team and it kind of abandons the team. I mean, in your case, you were about to die, but like if somebody just disconnects, like let's say the game just starts and they're like, oh, it's a nurse, I'm out of here, and they disconnect, then I feel like it's not fair to the team. So it's like I might get my 2 hooks on everybody and whatever, but I can't feel like this is fair, you know, to win.
Yeah.
Or like if someone's...
Worse,
what?
If they see that the killer brought a Mori, so they just leave while they throw up the offerings. Then everyone's stuck on an extremely long loading screen and then get kicked back to the lobby because one person left because they didn't like the Mori. Or the map offering. Pretty much when you throw up offerings and it's showing what everybody threw up, if you alt F4 at that certain point in time, you won't get a penalty. And everybody has to wait on a long loading screen.
Yeah, I pretty much figure when it takes that long to load, then I know somebody disconnected.